I've got tomato plants and I really want to make sure I keep them alive, but I'm not the best with watering plants. As you can see here, this is my house plant. It's got like brown crunchy leaves. This one used to have 3 stems, but I lost one. But I love plants, so I'm not gonna give up on trying to give them a place in my home. What I am gonna do this time though is switch up the way I keep them. I'm gonna grow these tomato plants in a hydroponic nutrient solution instead of in soil. That way I don't have to water them as much, and the nutrient solution will provide it with everything that it needs, so I don't have to do extra composting and all that stuff that kind of makes gardening a little more intimidating. This I'll just be mixing together some nutrients, which I ordered here. It's the calcium nitrate, Epsom salt, and master blend. I'm gonna mix all of that together, put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and then put the plants in here. So the first thing I have to do is set up this bucket with air holes and plant holes. So I've got my drill here. I'm gonna put air holes all around the edge. Let's see if this is gonna be easier. Okay, that was actually super easy. Alright, got all the holes. I didn't do any measuring, just put them as evenly spaced as I could using my eyeballs, and they look pretty good. I am modeling this method after this channel I found, Keep On Growing with Mike. I just love the philosophy of using what you have, not overthinking, keeping it basic and simple and affordable and accessible so everyone can grow their own food. So I'm following along from his suggestions, and that's how I got introduced to this whole kratky version of hydroponics. So there's lots of videos out there if you want to learn more, but I am a beginner, so I don't have a lot of knowledge to share, but I'm hoping this will make it easier so I can gain experience and keep gardening like this in the future. Okay, so the next thing I have to do now is cut out holes for the plants to go. So I have this hole saw. This hole saw is 2 1/4 inch. It is big enough so that way a pool noodle section can fit in the hole. Yes, this pool noodle. So I'm going to drill a few of them around the bucket. Got a hole. This is getting crazy. I'm not very good at cutting these holes, but they're getting done. They're just really ugly. I'm gonna try turning down that it doesn't want to go, so just have to hold it, ready for it to buck. Alright, so now I'm gonna cut the pool noodle up into 1-inch strips. It's too big. What am I gonna do? Salt is coming, so you gotta now cut it like so. Cut a piece of it off. Cut a piece of it off so you can get to the right size. But then you put the piece here, and your plant stem can fit through that hole or something, I think. All right, let's see. Before I put the pool noodles in, I have to go get my deburring tool. If you can see, there's all kinds of pieces of plastic that I need to shave off. All right, got this. Time to deburr. Okay, now I have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pool noodle slices to fit in the holes. You can put a plant in each hole, but I don't have that many plants, so I have to cover the holes. I should have thought this through sooner. All right, and okay, so I am now going to mix my nutrient solution, Epsom salts, calcium nitrate, and master blend. So Google told me to do 12 grams of master blend, 12 grams of calcium nitrate, and 6 grams of Epsom salt, all going in 5 gallons of water. I think there's a certain order I'm supposed to do this in. Reddit told me that I have to dissolve the calcium nitrate first, then master blend, and then add the Epsom salt. So let's go outside and mix this up. While the water's filling up, I'm gonna take the dirt off of these plants. I don't really know what to do with it, so I'm just gonna put it in a bag. Here's one, and here's another. So I'm gonna start with calcium nitrate. Next is our master blend. Alright, I've got my 2 main plants, and I also have these tiny baby ones. I'm just gonna throw them in the extra pool noodle spaces since I have them. I don't know what kind of tomatoes these are. I got them from my coworker, and they're just volunteer plants that sprouted up in her garden, so they could either be heirloom or cherry. I'm gonna put them all in the same one for now and just hope for the best. This is kind of just an experiment just to get started out in the garden. All right, I'm gonna put them in the pool noodles and let's see how it looks. Here they all are. They each have their own spot. The ends of their roots are in the water, but there's still a good chunk of it outside of the water so I can get air. And let's see how these grow.
Thank you.